Now, as you can understand, the British are becoming increasingly frustrated with the situation in Northern Ireland. It's becoming increasingly violent, and there really seems to be an increasing level of just chaos going on, which brings about the idea of a possible independent Northern Ireland. Now, the British Prime Minister Harold Wilson is going to order a secret investigation into really getting rid of Northern Ireland as a part of the United Kingdom, looking into a total British withdrawal from Northern Ireland. It's going to be done in secret because if this was done publicly, it could be very, very problematic. Some in Britain are weary of the continued conflict. The bombing is causing a lot of havoc. The Sunningdale Agreement failed. The ability of them trying to bring about peace did not work. Their soldiers are being targeted in this bombing by the provost. The Ulster Workers' Council strike was effective and shut it down. So really, even the government cannot go about and bring the stability. So they're kind of thinking, what is the point? At what point do we just count our losses and get out while we still can? This is ultimately going to be rejected for two different reasons. The first reason was that it would almost certainly lead to a civil war in Northern Ireland, at which point the British would have to come back in to bring about stability, because having a civil war that close to your country is deeply problematic. They would have to come back in, which would cost a ton of money, cause more violence and destruction than was already happening right now. So it kind of just make the situation worse. Also, those in the Republic of Ireland were very threatened by this and did not like this idea as well. They felt that independent Northern Ireland would just cause a civil war, which could spread into the Republic of Ireland, and then bring about British invasion, which could potentially bring a British invasion of the Republic, something they simply did not want. So the talk and the thought of this whisperings going around of an independent Northern Ireland was really seen as a threat by those in the Republic of Ireland, and also something that was not going to be effective in Britain. Now, we're going to get the Community of Peace People. The Community of Peace People are going to be formed out of the growing tiredness and weariness to war, really on both sides, both the Catholics and Protestants getting sick of this fighting, sick of the constant kind of violence, and they're going to try to come and bring some form of end to this. An IRA fugitive is going to be shot while driving. He's going to be shot and killed. As a result of this, he is going to be not driving his vehicle because he's dead, and he's going to crash into a family of individuals and kill them. Okay, so children are going to be killed in this, and this is going to lead to the creation of an organization called the Peace People. They're going to hold marches in Northern Ireland and in the Republic of Northern Ireland. So both Catholics and Protestants taking part in this, really trying to bring about peace and end this violence. They're going to win the Nobel Peace Prize in 1976. Ultimately, though, they're going to lose momentum and kind of stop being effective when it comes to bringing about peace in Northern Ireland. They are still around today under a different name. However, it's going to lose momentum in the troubles, and this is going to be because they call for nationalists to turn in members of the IRA, something nationalists really were not willing to do. While they might be tired of the war, lots of them see what the IRA is doing as just. Oftentimes it could have been their members of their families, or their neighbors, or people they know, people they go to church with, all these different kind of things, and they're not going to do it. And this is going to really turn people off towards the Peace People, and it's going to kind of bring about the end of the Peace People being an effective movement for change and movement for peace in Northern Ireland. If you have any comments or questions, put it down below. I'll see you later. Hang in there. Good luck.